Hello, welcome to today's video where we preview the Geico 500 at Talladega. Here at the number 41 Haas Automation Chevrolet. Now, Kurt Busch won his first race in 2015 at Richmond on Sunday. I was going to say Saturday because it was supposed to be Saturday, but it wasn't. Chase Elliott made his second start of the season in the Spring Cup. And that's what we got about the last race, basically. Some cars crashed. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, David Reagan, who is filling in number 18 for Kyle Busch, who is out injured, is going to go to the number 55, who's being filled in for Brett Moffitt. Brian Vickers is getting filled in by Brett Moffitt. So Brett Moffitt's going to go to the 34, which is David Reagan's car, and Eric Jones will drive the 18. Very complex. So Super Speedway Racing. Jeff Gordon got the pole. Actually, all the 100 cars did good. They all got in the top 5 for qualifying. And so did Ryan Blaney in the number 21 car for the Wood Brothers. So he's in the middle of them. So they got first and second, and fourth and fifth. So this track really, the bottom lane is good sometimes. This lane right here is good sometimes. Really depends on what line you get in and who pushes you. This track typically will create big wrecks, and it's always interesting to watch. Carlos had a big flip here a few years ago, many years now, 2009 it was, but he got flipped into the fence. That was with the car of tomorrow. So basically this line here, you're going to run the high side here, so you're up against the wall. Car is pushing you, and you get pushed right here. Sometimes you will go 3 or 4 wide here, and you can move down here, where the other line will be pushing you, and because of all this moving around, you can be first one lap, and you can be 21st next time by. So there's a lot of shuffling, so you can really end up anywhere that you are in the field. So it's very interesting. The car has a smaller spoiler, a restrictor plate to keep it from going much over 200, and the bottom piece, which on this car you don't see, but that bottom is flat, not cut in. So it makes the car a bit different. So the Super Speedway cars are different than all the other tracks. So that's what we got for you here. Oh yeah, also major things, if you go below this yellow line, you will be black flag now for good pit road. In qualifying, you can go below the line, which they did, they went down here. Which I do sometimes because black flags aren't turned on. Final thing, so who do I think is going to win? Talladega is always difficult to predict. But I think David Reagan will win this race in his final race with Joe Gibbs Racing before going to Michael Waltrip Racing. We'll see how that ends up. And can David Reagan get into the chase? Don't know, but here you go. We will see you next week when we preview the race at Next Track, Kansas. Yeah, the SpongeBob SquarePants 400. What the hell kind of name is that? Either way, we will see you next week.